The following is an extract from Views from the Real World, Early Talks of G.I. Gurdjieff. The Earth and all other planets are in constant motion, each with a different velocity. Sometimes they approach one another, at other times they recede from one another. Their mutual interaction is thus intensified or weakened, or even ceases altogether. Generally speaking, planetary influences on the Earth alternate. Now one planet acts, now another, now a third, and so on. Someday we shall examine the influence of each planet separately, but at present, in order to give you a general idea, we shall take them in their totality. Schematically, we can picture these influences in the following way. Imagine a big wheel hanging upright above the Earth, with 7 or 9 enormous coloured spotlights fixed round the rim. The wheel revolves, and the light of now one and now another projector is directed toward the Earth. Thus the Earth is always coloured by the light of the particular projector which illuminates it at a given moment. All beings born on Earth are coloured by the light prevailing at the moment of birth, and keep this colour throughout life. Just as no effect can be without cause, so no cause can be without effect. And indeed, planets have a tremendous influence both on the life of mankind in general and on the life of every individual man. It is a great mistake of modern science not to recognize this influence. On the other hand, this influence is not so great as modern astrologers would have us believe. Man is a product of the interaction of 3 kinds of matter: positive, atmosphere of the Earth; negative, minerals, metals; and a third combination, planetary influences, which comes from outside and meets these 2 matters. This neutralizing force is the planetary influence which colours each newly born life. This colouring remains for the whole of its existence. If the colour was red, then when this life meets with red, it feels in correspondence with it. Certain combinations of colours have a calming effect, others a disturbing effect. Each colour has its own peculiar property. There is a law in this. It depends on chemical differences. There are, so to speak, congenial and uncongenial combinations. For instance, red stimulates anger, blue awakens love, pugnacity corresponds to yellow. Thus, if I am apt to lose my temper suddenly, this is due to the influence of the planets. It does not mean that you or I are actually like that, but we may be. There may be stronger influences. Sometimes another influence acts from within and prevents you from feeling the external influence. You may have such a strong preoccupation that you are, as it were, encased in armour. And this is so not only with planetary influences. Often a distant influence cannot reach you. The more remote the influence, the weaker it is. And even if it were specially sent to you, it might not reach you because your armour would prevent it.